All right, everyone, I pulled a few offline readings since the earlier energetic weather update. I keep getting this Emperor. It just keeps showing up. So I thought I'd pull you a quick pyramid on that Emperor. If you're interested, stick around. All right, you got somebody attached to you that's reflecting as an Emperor that all of a sudden has grown a pair, or will be. All right, I don't know, maybe that's good. It's nice that balls finally dropped. I don't know. We cut the deck just for some theme energy, right? The Knight of Cups. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the Emperor is all four kings. Those kings order these knights around. Underneath that is the sun. It's the sun that'll come out tomorrow. Bet your fucking bottom dollar that there'll be sun. It's all of that. Yet, I feel this. I felt the tension underneath it. Yet underneath it, it's, oh, fuck you, Steve. Right? Here I am singing Annie, the theme from Annie, and you're like, oh, fuck off. Ain't no sun. Okay, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. You got an attitude problem toward this energy coming towards you a little bit. A little bit. And I think it's more than just that Seven of Swords. I think this might be a separate energy. This might be another Emperor, someone else. Okay? It doesn't feel real lovey-dovey to me. Take it how you want to take it. Take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. I'm going to shuffle. And we're going to pull a little pyramid here. Top row is how they feel about you, whoever this is. Middle is how they see you. Okay? And the bottom of the pyramid is a potential final outcome between you and this, well, I'll say it, fucker. Okay? Between you and it feels that way. I'm going to side with you and that Five of Wands. Okay? This is read with the center card of the how they feel about you. So keep that in mind. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. I'll do it like a monthly reading. You know, the way I might do a monthly zodiac fly-through or something. Okay? And at the end, we'll throw a couple of cards, see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I just thought we'd do this. I'm trying to pull some offline reads, and I keep getting this damn Emperor showing up. I was like, what the hell? All right, I'll hit the record button again. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I have a strong feeling for a good number of you. This is someone else. And it's probably near future influence. Sometime between now and Lionsgate. Lionsgate this year draws kind of a line in the sand. It's August 8th time frame. Not exactly always, but it's August 8th time frame. Still shuffling. All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. This is a new love. It really is. If it's an old energy, it might be. It's somebody you have a very strong soul tie with. It might be a married person. Oh, I wonder if you're like, oh, fuck me, because this person's married or in a relationship. And you're like, here we go again. Why am I the one who always gets hit on by married fuckers? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. If you're new to it, be careful. Right? There's a lot of Dateline NBC stories that started this way. All right, here we go. Be careful. Crazy people with butcher knives coming at you. But anyway, here we go. Let's see. It might be somebody who's married. It doesn't have to be. It is new love. Somebody's fallen for you here. How do they feel? The Three of Swords. Oh, I get this in. Oh, I know what this is. Two of Cups. Oh, yeah, the Death card. Somebody split up. They separated. Oh, this always happens. Look, it's like this. If you run into somebody, this may or may not be for you. I don't know. But my God, if this is just for one person and I can help you. You meet somebody and they just separated. I just separated from my wife or my husband or whatever it is. Okay, you are the, I don't know, the rebound. You're the go-between. You're the fun bang that happened. It's just, don't take it too seriously. Okay? Somebody's just has feelings for you all of a sudden. They're just trying to make themselves feel better. However it plays out, whether they're married or not. Something happened, right? They got hurt, and they want to transform that. They want to change it. They want to move on from it. And they've attached to you somehow. You have the ability to fix it. Maybe you or your boobs. I don't know. Something. It feels a little romantic to me. It feels a little, can we get this room by the hour? You know, kind of a thing. It does. Odds are with the Hierophant here, they were married. If this is the case, they've separated or they had a fight and they come to talk to you. It could be a friend, has a fight, comes and talks to you. That happens a lot. Sometimes you end up in the sack with that shit too. Be careful, right? Too much wine, too much whining, and too much wine, and that's what happens. Anyway, that's what I got here. Take it. It doesn't have to be someone who's married. Could just be someone who's hurt, gone through something. Gone through a breakup probably, I would say. And they've latched onto you. You're all of a sudden the cure. Okay? And it's likely fair. I mean, do I think you have a soul connection with this person? Probably, because I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle. I don't think this is a deep soul connection, though. But I think because the Emperor keeps coming up offline and it didn't show up here, I think it makes you feel okay, too. I think it's another case of I'm just letting you know so you know what you're getting into. And don't start making all kinds of crazy plans. We talked about this in a recent reading, pillow talk, how it leads to all kinds of stuff. Be careful about that. How do they see you? This ought to be good. The Page of Pentacles. They've been watching you a while. And the Six of Cups. They've been watching you a while. How they see you? They've been watching you, learning from you, liking you, digging you, spying on you. Is my biggest card to spy. Is somebody's been watching, right? Somebody's watching. They see you as what they should have had to not fall for that, to not get into that. So in other words, let's say it's somebody who's married, right? They've been watching you, and they're like, I should have married Steve's viewer, right? You know, taking a look like that. You do have a soul connection with this person. We'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. Potential final outcome for you and person that obviously likes your boobs. I mean, I don't know, male or female. Two of Pentacles. It's up in the air. I mean, I don't know. Could go either way. Frustration is what I get off of this. I get a lot of heat. It could be hot. It could be hot monkey sex, knocking the fucking plaster off the walls. I don't know. Swinging from the chandeliers, right? I mean, it could be, but it's just heat. Feels like frustration. You can see the heat. I can feel the heat. You can see the heat, right? I mean, there it is. I don't know. Let's clarify some shit, shall we? Oh, I didn't want that there. I did not want that there. Fuck. All right. Well, I think you deserve better than this. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't see it as bad. I see it. It might benefit you. It might not. But your final outcome is a frustration energy. I believe it. Believe it. You know, if this is somebody that's married, they always go back. They tell you they're going to leave, but they don't. It's a pain in the ass. People stay in the worst relationships to save themselves a buck, you know, 9 times out of 10, or a hassle. Well, I don't want to hear it from the family, so we'll just stay together, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. Right? It's a whole lot of that. That's you. After this, oh, I should have listened to Steve. I should have listened to Steve. Yeah, you should have. It's fine. But it is good if you have a pet crow to leave it out of a cage. They can sometimes become demented in cages, you know. So that's good. At least you're smart to take the crow with you out places. Okay. All right. Little bird tip for you. All right. Here we go. Two of Cups. All right. Here we go. The baby crows are out in the neighborhood. They were out. There were 3 of them, and they're just hanging out on the ground. And I gave them some bread. I saw them on one of my walks. I gave them a wad of bread. There's some lady. I see this lady all the time. She a real pain in the ass, real bad energy. She comes around. She's walking 2 huskies, right? 2 big huskies, beautiful dogs. I don't fault the dogs. I fault the owner. And the dog grabs he kind of chases after the crows, chases them out of the way. She doesn't care. She just sort of lets them go and then grabs the bread and stuff. And I said to her, those were baby crows. I was trying to watch them and feed them. Could you control your dog? She's like, oh, they're just stupid crows. That was her response. Oh, they're just stupid crows. You know, it's stuff like that just kind of irritates me. We got everything matters. Everything is energy. They're not just stupid crows. They were the cute little baby birds, for God's sake. Unreal. And crows do a lot for nature. Everything in nature has a purpose. The crows clean shit up. The crows clean up a lot of carrion and dead animals and stuff that you'd be tripping over if they weren't around. All right. Here we go. 2 of Cups. They serve a real purpose. I'll tell you. Unlike that lady with the dogs, apparently, who seems to think she ruled the world. Right here, Temperance. Rather ironic, because she proved herself lower vibration than the crows by saying, oh, they're just crows. Temperance crossing the 2 of Cups. I think this benefits you in some way. I think this is just what you need at the moment you need it. But again, I caution you because you may not realize that at the time. I'm going to hearken. Yeah, we get Shakespearean. What the hell? I'm going to hearken you back to our energy weather update from earlier. Where on the surface, you know, you'd rather just sit in the woods with sticks in your hair and chill out, right? And things are happening. You don't want things to happen. This actually benefits you in some way. I think this is something you need. I think it's just what you need. The universe is sending it to you. The universe always has your back. Sends you the right people in the right situations at just the right time. And I think this is one of those things. All right? I'm just giving you the cautionary on it in case it is somebody who's married. All right? What's on top? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, this is their emotions. Okay? Somebody here is now single and free to pursue. They've had some kind of breakup. Somebody, an Emperor, because that's what I'm pulling on, a Knight of Cups, however you want to phrase it. So new love coming in, probably married or in a relationship, is showing up single, free to pursue, ready to rock, ready to rumble, right? Has some kind of breakup. Why is that here? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? The 4 of Swords. And they're looking to you for some healing. And that's what people do. They break up with a marriage. I mean, it's as simple as that. They break up. Oh, look. Yeah. See? The devil underneath it. It's hedonism. Oh, well, we got Venus and Taurus. We love to hold on to our hedonism. We love our hedonism with Venus and Taurus. If we want to savor it, we want to keep it. If the motel room is rented by the hour, we're going to get 2 or 3. Okay, with Venus and Taurus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, this is what happens. Somebody break up. Let's just use it as an example. Just catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally. They may not be married. They may not be in a relationship, but I got to give an example. Somebody break up, right? They're suddenly single and free to pursue, and they want some healing. How do they heal? Well, your boobs will do the job just fine, male or female. Okay? Or your dick chakra, however you want to look at it. Whatever. Somebody's looking for some healing. Somebody's looking for some love and somebody to hold on to, somebody to squeeze. Let's pull on the 3 swords. Whoa, I shuffled that away. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. All right, well, never mind. We'll get it later. The Ace of Cups is now gone. Well, that might mean something. Maybe I'm supposed to use this deck to shuffle on the 3 of Swords, so let's do it. I mean, I got to flow with the energy. Everything happens for a reason. Why did I pick up that deck? I don't know. Let's pull on the 3 of Swords. All right. What do you want to tell me about the 3 of Swords here? All right. What is it? Oh, wow. This was here anyway before I started shuffling. The 4 of Pentacles. All right. Let's clarify it now. So, now, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody might be trying things they never tried before. This might be somebody really coming out of the shell. I almost feel like you know this person. And they're acting way out of character. You don't expect them to just, you know, somebody you talk to maybe on a daily basis and all of a sudden they sticking their hand down your pants. I mean, it's weird. You know, somebody's acting way out of... The 3 of Swords can make us act out of character. We'll call people... 3 swords, if we get in that energy, we'll call people we haven't talked to in years. And we vowed we'd never talk to just because we might be looking for a friend. Somebody definitely looking for a friend here. Okay? I don't know who this is, but it's near future influence. Like I said, I wouldn't stretch it much further out than Lionsgate. Because Lionsgate's drawing a line in the sand this year for sure. That's August 8th, of course, again. 3 of Swords, why is it here? Yeah, they're going for it. Knight of Swords crossing it over here. What's on top? There he is. See? The Emperor. I knew it. I knew he'd show up. Somebody taking control of this, doing stuff they would never do before. Knight of Swords brings a message of change, but he does things differently. He's rolling in. Somebody's gotten very brave here. All right, I mean very brave. Hey, normally you just say, hello, your hand is in my pants. You know, I mean very brave. Somebody's taking some chances your way. All right, which explains your 5 of Wands reaction to it. Why is that here? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Rewind. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. Somebody acting out of character. A wheel turns things 180 degrees. Somebody wants to turn this 3 of Swords around. They've taken control of their fear or whatever. They're single. They want some healing. Somebody wants to bang here. Oh, now, it could be. We can tone it back a little bit. Okay? Chill out. It could just as easily be somebody who just needs a friend. Right? They wouldn't normally come to you for help. And they show up and they want to talk. I still get the impression you see it as a problem when it first shows up. Try to dig deeper than that. Maybe in the process of you helping this person, right? Whether it's naked or with clothes on. In the process of you helping this person, you figure out something that helps you. There's a lot of energy balancing right now. All right. I have a devil, but I have one in association with this person. You know. Yeah, they're probably ripping horny. You know, or they feel like they are anyway, or they feel like they need to talk. They're obsessed with it. They're going down some bad roads. You know. A lot of times, if we need to talk, if we're in three swords, we're going down some bad roads, and that devil energy we can start convincing ourselves of all kinds of things. You know, I'm a loser. I'm this. I'm that. Oh, it's terrible. You know, that kind of thing. Somebody needs to make themselves feel better. Why is the death card here, real quick? I don't want to spend a lot of time on the death card. Yeah. Again, it's fear. It's the Eight of Swords. I got fear here. I got fear here. It's probably why I accidentally shuffled that one. Because these are bookends. So again, somebody here there's no fear. Somebody who normally wouldn't do this or whatever, somebody's just, you know, you don't ask, you don't get kind of attitude. The King of Pentacles, somebody wants to make themselves feel better. It should say relatively the same thing. I got a King of Pentacles, I got an Emperor, I got fear, you know. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Moon, more fear, yeah. A lot of fear. Fear, somebody wants to experience something they haven't experienced before. That's the Moon. That's my Queen of Cups underwater. That's a lot of love. Somebody wants to do something they haven't done before. Maybe they never did a redhead before and they want to do one of those. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe this person they're going to be, whatever it is with that devil that was attached to it, if it is banging, they're going to be very adventurous. It's going to be a night you'll remember. I can tell you that. All right. That's all I'm going to say. This person. Oof. Okay. Well, how do they see you? Well, they see you as somebody they should have gone for or wish they had. You could be somebody that they've had a crush on for a while. I feel like you know this person. I do. I'm going to pull on. I'm going to have some fun with this reading. I'm going to pull on the Page of Pentacles. This may not be for everybody. This might be very specific, but whoever this is for, I'm going to suggest. I mean, do what you want to do. Okay, make your own decisions, but I'm just a talking hand on a video. But I'm going to suggest that you go for it. I am. I think it really, really helps you. Now, I get the frustration here. We'll get there. But let me, because this is my biggest energy is spying. This person looks at you and goes, you're there, woulda, coulda, shoulda. And now it looks like they might try. I mean, okay. You could be the one. Well, you're not the one that got away with this energy. You're just the woulda, coulda, shoulda. All right, let's see where we go. They're definitely in a lot of pain. They want to transform it, but they want to mask it with something hedonistic. A lot of hedonism here. What's going on? Page of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah. The Nine of Wands. They kept their distance. They hid. They've never shown you how they feel. All right. I don't want to say they're delusional. I don't. No, I felt it. It felt like delusion, but it's not really. With the Four of Cups fueling it, it's more of a, I don't know. They're not sure how you feel when they see you. They're not sure if you're into them or not, or if you even like them. And that's why all this fear is showing is gone. They don't care. Okay? This energy doesn't care. Somebody's taking control of their fears, and they're going for it. I know, it's fine. It's like they got advice from me first, which is you don't ask, you don't get. I mean, who cares? Oh, but what if I ask somebody out and they say no, Steve? Who gives a shit? You didn't have a date with them anyway. You certainly won't have a date with them if you don't ask, right? So either way, you either win or you break even. You know, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, it's like I gave them advice first. I mean, what the hell? They're not sure if you. I don't know. You know, they're not sure if you're even. I don't know. What's on top? Yeah, Three of Swords. Why is that here? Three Swords again. That's the card over here. The Magician again. Somebody's just. You're there, woulda, coulda, shoulda. And somebody thinks you can really transform this Three of Swords. It just keeps coming up. You can transform this Three of Swords. I mean, it's either your boobs, your dick chakra, or something you say, your wise words. I don't know. I'll pull on the Six of Cups. Let's see what it wants to tell us. But I can't use this deck. It's not going to tell me anything. I'm going to grab the original witches here. We're going to clarify the rest of this with the witches. Just what my gut tells me, I follow it. right? All right, here we go. Six of Cups crossed by the Eight of Pentacles here. Ah, this is somebody, you know them. This is somebody very practical in your life. They see you as practical. You see them as practical. What do I mean by that? You may work with this person. You've never thought. If this person sticks their hand down your pants, you're like, what the fuck is going on? You know, I mean, it's their role in your life is pentacle based. Okay, but this can get hot. I think that you're with Temperance crossing the Two of Cups. You're compatible. If it is banging, you're compatible. If it's just talking to somebody and you've got the words that can help them, your words resonate. You're compatible. It's two compatible. Whoops. Two compatible energies. Okay? What's on top? The Emperor again. I can't see what I'm saying? Before I got here offline, the Emperor was coming out in every deck, even some of my offline decks, like this crazy animal one that I use offline, which is some creepy ass energy. It's crazy. But, you know, everywhere I can't get rid of the Emperor. Why is that here? The Lovers. I mean, again, somebody sees you, again, as someone who can help them, but somebody also, they're not sure if you're interested. They see you as someone that they woulda, coulda, shoulda, and they're just going to try. They're making a decision to try. It all feels very big to them, though. The choice they're making to come towards you feels big when it's the Lover's card because it's major arcana. The choice has already been made. The energy is there. It creates an opportunity. If you go down that, it can feel very, I don't know, holy, very mission from God sort of thing. You know, that kind of a thing. It all feels very big to this person. I think for you, it's a fucking surprise. That's why the whole thing came out as 5 wands for you underneath the cards that we started with. Okay, so your final outcome is frustration. Why are you frustrated? Let's find out. Two of Pentacles. Why are you frustrated? Two of Pentacles. Tell me about it. Ooh, very interesting. Got cards trying to fly. A little devil tried to fly out. Why are you frustrated? Because you're holding back, maybe? Are you holding back? Yeah, 7 of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, no, a little devil tried to fly out, but he went back in, so I kept shuffling, right? 7 of Wands. You're frustrated. You're holding. Don't hold back here. Don't. Look, I know, just a talking hand on the video. Oh, no. Right? I get it. But forget all the hocus pocus. Forget all the goddamn tarot. Forget all the energy reading. Let's just me talking to you. Okay? If it feels right, it is right in this energy. It's a very... That's it. That's the easiest way to phrase it. If it feels right, it is right. And don't be honest. Take a lofty perspective about whether or not it feels right. I think it feels right to you, but you don't trust it. All right? And that kind of is what I was talking about in the energetic weather update from earlier. Okay? What's on top? Everything is energy. We're just surrounded by literally thousands upon thousands of frequencies of energy interacting upon each other, moving through cycles. It moves like weather. Okay? You know, if you ever watch a weather map, right? The energy moves around. At the time that this shows up for you, it's a fucking sunny day. It's not, it's okay, but you don't trust it because it's been raining like crazy. You know, for example. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Red with the 9 of Pentacles, by the way. This is red with the 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles on top of this is red with this. You are compatible with this person. Your frustration is coming from your resistance. Don't be a prude. Okay? Whatever it is. I know you may not, if it's just somebody who wants to talk. If you can help somebody, if you can help the universe balance the energy, you get a lot out of it. You always do. If you could help somebody with their 3 swords, by all means, my God, help them. Okay? It benefits you in some way. You get something back for it. Helping other people, man, you get protection from the universe like crazy. Hey, that's the energy around you latches onto you and goes, hey, and basically says, hey, that's a person who helps us balance energy. Let's make sure nothing happens to them. All right? Most people go around, they spend their whole life knocking things out. They do knocking energy out of balance. They're selfish. They do this and that. Oh, they're just crows. You know, people like that, like Husky Lady from earlier. You know, I mean, what's going on here? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? The 4 of Pentacles, and that's read with the 4 of Swords, by the way. You're afraid nothing's going to happen. You're afraid you're going to get hurt. You're afraid whatever. You're afraid. King of Wands is in the middle. You're afraid it might be like what happened to you last time. You're afraid I'm just riffing on the energy. Take what resonates. You're afraid it might be another Burger King and they might go away. Yeah, they might. I don't see anything lasting here. What I see is you helping somebody with 3 swords. Somebody who probably just broke up with somebody. For a few of you, it could be your Burger King showing up and they broke up with their wife briefly. And you're like, well, I don't want to bang because then that might, you know, whatever. If it is your Burger King, the runner in your soulmate cycle, and they show up with 3 swords, it's going to be hard for you to resist. That energy alone, this energy alone, helping anybody, a friend, whatever, a cousin in the right trailer park with 3 swords, just sitting down talking to them, 9 times out of 10 ends up waking up next to them the next morning. Okay, so at the end of the day here, just pull up your big boy, big girl pants. It is something, the universe is saying this is something that benefits you. It boosts your ego. It makes you feel good. It does something to you, whatever it is, that boosts your confidence levels, which will benefit you later down the road. Again, the universe always has your back. It has it here. Brings you the right people in the right situations at just the right time. You don't always know why until sometimes you look back. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. If you want to blow this off, blow it off. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. But nothing good will happen to you either. Right? I mean, you know, this is an energy where we have to be careful about playing it safe. Where there's a lot of protection. There's a lot of Jupiter and Cancer, and the soulmate cycle is Cancerian energy, and they're harmonizing together. There's a lot of opportunity here to take some leaps of faith, to take some chances. All right? And remember what I said around this Emperor. Yeah, I mean, you may win, you may lose. You know, it's like that old Eagles song. Take it easy there. You may win, you may lose, but you will never be here again. So just get the fuck in, you know. I mean, it is what it is. You're only frustrated if you put up too much resistance to this. I will tell you what. And by the way, your resistance is because of the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords came back again. Doubting Fox, we've been talking about it, and I warned you about it. Yeah, that's why. Anyway, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, if anything. Bottom of this deck is the Ace of Cups. Isn't that where we started with this reading? All right. It is what it is. You're getting the benefit of understanding the energies that are around you here so that you're getting what my friends and family get. They all write me about this shit. These energetic weather updates, I only started doing them recently, I guess, or within the last year or so, because they're kind of what I give my friends. I figured, why shouldn't I give them to you, right? So I gave one earlier, and I'm expanding on that Emperor from that reading in this reading. I sometimes expand on it with a second reading later. You know, I've been doing that a lot lately, I think. Anyway, do what you want with the information. I don't care. It's up to you. One card and a crossing card. What do we get? Tell me about it. 8 of Wands. Yeah. And the Ace of Pentacles. Just because something comes at you fast doesn't mean you have to be defensive towards it. Okay? Just, again, this is the most solid new beginning in the tarot. Around something that comes in, it looks like it might just blow out as fast as it comes in. This almost feels like a Knight of Wands to me, this 8 of Wands. It's a very fast-moving energy. It comes in, it goes out. It feels like that. All right? Again, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's better than you think. Pay attention to what I said in the energy weather update earlier and pair it with this. I don't think for most of you this is that runner. I think this is a new energy. But it's somebody that you would never suspect you were their woulda, coulda, shoulda person. Okay? And if it's somebody who just wants to talk because maybe you can help them with the 3 of Swords, it's not even somebody you're probably friends with. Right? They're just drawn to you because you do have a soul connection with them. It's very mild, it feels to me. But it's enough to draw them in, to feel like they can talk to you. Okay? Or bang you. One or the other. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.